Hello, folks, and welcome to God of War Part 12. So what happened was is that my microphone was turned off. So what we have to do is we have to do a voiceover of this gameplay. So we see Kratos marching through the light of that crystal, and that will take you up to where you will go back up to the epicenter of where the bridge is. So we go up there, and in order to do so, you use the axe to go up, and to go all the way up is where you see some of the flakes that are coming through are like dust or particles coming through. So yeah, here it is. We're back. We're actually back, and we're going across the bridge, and this is where you get to go through the entrance of that place, but it's locked. So I just go downstairs, and when I go after this is I meet
Oh, really? I
the
love
merchant.
something interesting.
So the merchant is actually the brother of Brock. So Brock's brother. So his name is Sindri. So we're ordering some upgrades for armor, and basically we're just using our weapon gears or armors to pretty much upgrade to become much stronger
Difficult.
than before.
Is that
So
all you're gonna give
Shintri
me?
is a really cool dude, but yeah. So
We go.
once we're upgraded with our stuff, and we upgraded for the boy
Nothing?
as well,
Okay.
we're pretty much good to go, and we're going to be getting some heartstones. We're going to go inside the cave,
How did Sindri get ahead
and as we go inside, we see a burning chair. Oh my goodness. We also see an entryway where all the fairy monsters are pretty much there. Oh my goodness.
Wonder what those are attached to.
So this is the regenerate um thing where you have to go cut it through, and you see a ton of enemies you have to kill. So yeah, we're pretty much about to kill them with our axe. I'm doing pretty well with the axe. I just press right trigger and then triangle, which would help the axe float and then return back, just like you do with Thor's hammer. It's the same thing, and also a boomerang too. It's like a boomerang, but most of all, Kratos is very strong,
Not bad, right?
and he is about to get some health for the Heartstones. All right, and we're moving to the scene with these little self-destruct droids. Oh my gosh, those things are very, very, very self-destructive because it will pretty much lose a ton of life, some half of your life. So just be careful, stay further away from them as possible, because those little drone guys, they're self-destruct. And these winged monsters right there, you have to kill them with an axe. Well, that was pretty much the trick that I've done. Here's the explosive guys. Oh my goodness, they were close. They were really close. So, oh my gosh. See, it took half of my life, and after that, we have to go across that diner, around that hall, and we have to go jump through that path. And also, after that, after jumping through these paths, you have to go through. The boy is somehow. Oh, what a jump! Yeah, Atreus is really good, but he's gotta learn how to keep up his dad. All right. So with that said, we're just gonna throw the axe through these regenerated whip thingies, because they're pretty much gonna grow back. So The only way to go through this is you have to find a direction to do so. There's no other way to go through the doorway unless you find something really good. Okay, Atreus is there, and he found a path for me. So thank you, Atreus, for the path. We're going to jump through that hill right there, which will lead us to when we're going to cross through this path. So here we go. It's pretty steep. We're going to go
Covered it up with that
jump
stuff.
through this other platform there. So this area is called the Ring Temple Interior. So that will help us go through that with a bunch of platforms. So they got some of the supportive platforms there, and you're just gonna jump through them, and we'll go across. Keep going across. You jump through it,
He didn't even defend himself.
and you go across with O. With like a circle, it will help you go through that. Here it is. There's the monsters again. So getting used to the axe technique when you have to go throw it and throw it back like the Thor hammer. There you go. And then this guy, oh my gosh, look how much life I have now. I'm in big trouble. And this is the part where I am close to dead and I died. Unfortunately, that didn't go so well. So we revived back, and we're gonna beat these guys one more time with our powerful forces. To use L3 to R3 gives you extra energy to kill those winged beasts. Like, they will help you manage to really kill them quicker than just killing them off with small amounts of life. So the axe is doing pretty well. It just kills half of the time, and then the kid Atreus is using his arrows to make sure that it helps support the way you kill beasts. So yeah, he's doing pretty well. Alright, we're good to go. We got our heartstones. We're gonna go through this bestiary update here. Exit, and we're gonna activate the bridge. Boosh. Here we go. We got the bridge activated, and we're gonna go to that path. Yep, we keep going. So, oh, those guys again. So those probe guys, they are self-destructive. So make sure you're further away as much as possible so you don't get self-destruct and lose half of your life. So yeah, you'll go through that, and there's a little bit more of those probe drones. There they are. Okay, whoa, we just kicked the guy's butt and he just fell out of the blue, if you saw that. So like, I have to make sure that he was actually gone, but it seems that the probe drones are back, and this guy is back. Oh my goodness. Somehow I thought he was killed and just fell, but it seems that he has wings to fly up. So yeah, and there we go. We're gonna pretty much hit that bestiary update and make sure we pretty much get the bridge going. So that is destroyed, and it helps us climb over with a bridge. There we go. It activates the bridge, and then we walk with the boy, and you see this path there. We get Heartstone, and we're gonna go climb up there as much as we can. As you go up there, there's those regenerated things again. This one was tricks, so you have to pretty much eyeball it. So when you go through this end here, the light of Alheim, you don't actually throw an axe for that first, but this is the technique I figured out. Is you gotta align those little things first in order to activate the cave. So that's how I figured it out.
I don't think we're supposed
Here we
to
go.
be here.
So we're going to this cave, and what happens is you go up a little bit more, and what happens when you go up a little bit more is that something is shining through. So
Hey,
we have to
When we make it
climb
to
up
the
to
light?
that hill
how do you think we get it into the Bifrost?
to see where this path is going to take us.
She did?
Those sharp thingies don't really kill your life, so it looks like you're pretty good to go. You're gonna climb through these paths right there. And oh my gosh, this dude came out of nowhere. This guy was just like out of the blue. That scared me a little bit. And he got killed in the face. Good job, boy. Well, Atreus is a hero. So,
That was close.
with that said, there is a shining
Gotta tell me.
piece of light coming through there. You just have to go through under the cave to get out of this bunk. And then once you get out of there, something is shining through. So, oh no,
Stay back.
there's that guy again. They keep coming and going, dude. Those beast guys, man. We broke the bunk, and then we see a light. Save the boy, and somehow
Yes, we are near our
the
goal.
boy is seeing some flying things. This one is called the Light of Alheim. Alfheim. So, Light of Alheim is pretty much shooting through the air, and we're gonna see it in just a few moments as we go up into this center here to make sure we conduct a bridge. Here we go. So we're conducting through this bridge here. There we go. And then we jump through this path. Things are about to break. There's a lot of flying creatures coming after you. Oh my goodness. So here he goes. Man, he is going at it with his axe. Yeah. Look how much I have to go through with the axe. But yeah. So I'm toughing it up, trying to kill as many of those guys as possible. My life is still in good condition, as you can see on the bottom left. My life is still in good condition. Didn't get as much health of that drained down, which I'm doing a pretty good job just killing all those flying beasts that are going after me and the boy. So yeah, look at that. My progression with these guys are not really too bad. I'm doing pretty well. There we go. Yep, kill them all, and then we'll have to pretty much make another bridge. There you go. But that also breaks the thing, and we have to... Yeah, everything is breaking apart, and then we see the lights of Alheim. Oh my goodness. Everything's about to go down.
Are you injured?
I'm fine.
The boy sees the light.
Wow. It's beautiful.
See the light of Alheim.
The light. It's making the whole temple reappear. It's the source of
And
all.
so it activates the whole premise of the light.
Wait. It's
So
saying-
now Kratos goes to Atreus.
I told you.
He wants to go inside this light. So he is entrusting the boy. The boy is kind of sensitive with this light, so Kratos has to go in and he has to also do him a favor to give him the axe, just in case he gets into enemies. So this was a choice that he made, and so he gives him the axe so that he'll go into the light.
You're giving me your
And so that Atreus uses the axe to make sure that he protects himself from enemies. So now
still.
Kratos is about to go inside the light with his hands, with his bare hands actually. He goes in with his hands. Alright. It might sting as much, but we're going inside. We're gonna see what happens. He gets sucked into the light. It's now white and black. So what he sees, what he actually sees, is something really pretty much white and black. As you can see from the Thor Love and Thunder scenes, is like when Thor
You're alone.
and
Alone with him.
and Jane and Flaria, they were inside the dementia into the past.
He always is.
So this could lead to some kind of answers just like this, where Kratos is pretty much at where he is from. So he goes into one of the mountains, he sees his cabin, and it really stores in what happens in the past. So it's like a flashback to the past. And he goes into this boat. Mostly he was on the huge boat before. This was somehow in part 9. He was in there. Okay, now you can see the whole things with the caves and everything else. So this could lead to something that happened in the past, or this could lead to something that happened in the future. So he goes up into this hill, and he sees that bridge over there. He breaks it through to get up to this hill. Once he goes up in this hill, breaks another bridge, and he sees he's in this cabin now, and he sees his wife Rhea, and also Atreus. Atreus is praying for his mom. Then he goes through the outside, and he sees a bridge through some kind of path in the mountain. So he goes up to the bridge, and what does he see after that light?
Wait. Come back!
Throws him back.
No! No! What have you done? Why
So
did you do
Atreus
that?
actually brings him back from the light, and he sees somehow Kratos sees his images, his flashback images, but then Atreus wants him around him. So as you can see, there's like a ton of beasts that Atreus did use with his axe. So he did a good job on that. He was using some of his arrows. So yeah, he's been doing pretty well. He's pretty upset that he had to go through it by himself. So
We should go before they come.
with that said, he has the light. So you can see from his right hand that he has the light to activate some bridges.
Yes.
Look,
Coming after
There's our
that, we're going through this path there,
we're trapped.
and
Just bowstring is useless.
what we have to do is
Boy, your bow.
he gives the boy
Hold it out.
the light to string it up with his bowstring is an upgrade. So that will glow. So this is called light arrows, guys. Light arrows activates the infused bounds of Alfheim light. So it will affect the crystals with using light arrows, and it will track the light arrows to create a bridge.
Loose your arrow into the
So here's what the boy is doing. He sees the crystal, and he's gonna aim it through
It worked.
to create the
now make
bridge.
our way back.
So there you go. So Kratos got the axe. He walks down to the path. Okay. So we're trying to go down.
This is a white crystal.
We
right?
go down.
Just laying there. Maybe it'll help us get out of this stupid.
Then we have to go across. Go down. And then down. We see a sparkle light over there. And somehow Atreus found a crystal that is right up that path. Right there. And we are about to retrieve the crystal that is going to go inside this light. So before this happens, we get to the part where somehow I was in a lag. So this part with this scene has been pretty laggy. This is before we activate the bridge. Alright? And this is where Kratos goes through the bridge, and he has to go see a path where the bridge meets. So there it is. And this was probably what happened before the lag actually started. Oh gosh. Okay. So, before we do that, the boy has to go through shooting the arrows, but I don't know what he's doing. But actually, we go back down, and we're gonna retrieve the crystal. And you see the retime? Yep, this is when it became laggy. There was issues, and so we're retiming this a little more quickly to get through what we have to go through. And we go through this hill here, go back to the light of Valheim, and we seek another bridge. So we go down the hill, and we seek some kind of other bridge that we have activated, and we go up to this bridge again, and yeah, you see how much lag there is? Oh my goodness. So we go back up, and we see more enemies. We defeat more enemies, and we go up to this other path that will defeat more enemies, and you get more items. See the crystal up there? The crystal will pretty much break. I'm gonna see. Well, part 12 is pretty good. We're gonna sign off from part 12 and go to part 13. So hope you guys really enjoyed part 12. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe on Film Vlogs Plays, and we'll see you guys in another part 13 for God of War.